Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reacting to the latest episode of Teen Mom Next Chapter, where Caitlin and Macy find out that Kristina is looking to possibly adopt Leah because Gary had mentioned it in the guys trip. So let's take a look.
Hello. Hi. It's such a pretty day.
It is here too. We have a pond on our property.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so I just got the kids some like little baby fishing poles.
I was about to say, please tell me y'all got some fishing poles.
Did Taylor tell you what Gary told the guys last night?
No, what did he say?
Well, Tyler told me that I guess Gary told him that I guess Leah is asking Kristina.
Ooh. So it's Leah asking Kristina to adopt her. Okay. Damn. Which I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Amber, like, is she communicating with Leah like she was, like on...
She says that she reaches out and stuff, but like I don't know about how much, but then here I am sitting knowing this information. It makes me feel
Not much. Amber is not reaching out as much. And I know we only see certain clips, but it's very clear what Leah's issue has been this whole time, which is that her mom's inconsistent. You know, regardless of mental health or boyfriends or whatever, it's inconsistent. So here we are.
friend. Do I tell her and then she's gonna freak out? Because she's gonna freak out. That's gonna trigger her in so many ways.
Yeah, no. I love Gary to death, but that pisses me off because Gary shouldn't be going around telling people like this. Like, that's not fair.
I would agree with that because they're on camera. I know it was a guy's trip. Maybe he was trying to like bond with the guys, but there is a camera on your face, and that is something very personal. Gary should have held on to that or, you know, said it off camera if he wanted advice or whatever.
Situation.
That's a huge thing, and
yes,
it's gonna affect Amber's mental health.
100%. It's literally throwing a fire on a whole thing of gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Truth be told, it's such a tough spot. What Gary's dealing with right now, it's one of those times, like, as a parent, you truly don't know what the right decision is. It's kind of sad. Even going through something similar in my situation with Bentley, from Gary's perspective, you just never want your child to have to feel like they want to make a decision that is so serious and so final. But for Caitlin and me, we've been put in a really tough position. My biggest concern is that if it happens, it will affect Amber tremendously. And as Amber's friend first, I definitely want to be there for her and support her, and I want to help. I just don't know how to help yet.
Kate and I might just be the ones that have to tell Amber.
Oh no. Oh snap. Oh shit. Okay. So many things there. So first, again, like I said earlier, like I'm not surprised that Leah wants Kristina to adopt her. I think I mentioned it in my last video. I had seen kind of like rumors online. I guess it's confirmed that this is a real thing and Leah does want Kristina to adopt her. Not surprised. Kristina's been the motherly figure, you know, she takes her to school, she does the lunches, she does, you know, she goes to all of her games and like all of that kind of stuff. I think the biggest problem here is that, you know, the inconsistencies of Amber is now catching up, right? And I think Amber's biggest mistake was trying to be in Leah's life. When Amber does show up, she kind of walks in like, you know, hey, I'm your mom and you gotta respect me at the end of the day because I'm still your mom. It doesn't work like that. You know, you already have a flawed relationship. So you now have to make that up to Leah and you kind of have to bend to her a little bit and go at her pace, which I think is Amber's biggest flaw. She's not doing that. I mean, she is in some ways, like she'll let Leah come to her slowly and this and that. It took her a long time to get there. But even, you know, as we saw at the birthday dinner, she kind of just waltzed in like, I'm Miss Perfect. I do nothing wrong. I'm your mom. You got to listen type of attitude, which, you know, not good. In terms of Gary saying it on camera, that was a big mistake because now it puts so many people in a weird position and it's just going to cause drama no matter what. Because of course, the first thing that Tyler did was call Kate and be like, hey, did you know about this? I would say like it's a family matter. Even if you kind of heard it, like maybe Tyler could have been like, hey Gary, like does Amber know? Which, you know, he did, and Gary said no, and he kind of put his head down, but there was no timeline as to like when he was going to tell her, which would have been my next question. I think maybe Tyler could have asked like, when are you planning on telling her? But I think he didn't ask because he kind of knew like the situation coming from the birthday dinner. Like, I don't think, and then on top of it, the text message that Amber had sent earlier on in this episode, kind of just being like, I give up. And Gary has no intention of replying, or that's what it seemed like. So in a normal situation, I would say, you know what, it's a family matter. You could have asked Gary when he's planning on telling Amber. And then, you know, as the friends coming in later, be like, you know what, Gary did mention it, but I wanted you guys to handle it, which is fair. But seeing as everything is on camera and they're on a TV show, I think it is the right call for the girls to, you know, tell Amber, because if it's later found out, you know, through a tabloid or a video online, you know, clips go flying about the episode, and then Amber's gonna look and be like, wow, here is Gary and Leah and Kristina and all of my friends, so-called friends, and nobody is telling me anything, and this is such a huge thing, right? So because of that, I do think it is the right thing. Now, as soon as the girls know, I would want to be made aware as a friend. Like if that was my daughter, and my friend knew, I would be like, hey, maybe you should have called me and told me. And then just, you know, let it play out from there. No matter what, there's going to be drama. Whether Gary tells Amber first, there's going to be a shit show because it's Amber. And this is a huge thing. I think Caitlin's right. It's going to trigger the shit out of her. I do empathize with Amber a little bit because of her mental health issues. And, but that, you know, that only goes so far with, you know, not showing up for your daughter and behaving the way that she's been behaving. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.